Wow, a beautiful comment from Steve Cummings here. So well written, it reads like Shakespeare. I need to make sure I give it the eloquence it deserves. Can I ask, given that you're established on the 180 radio, why the fuck are you backing it up with GPS? Want to talk about dumbing down skills? Fuck me. Having a bad day, Steve. So this is a basic demonstration of OBS selections and CDI and flag indications for absolute beginners. This, like many general aviation aircraft now, doesn't have a traditional DME installed, so to prove to the student that this OBS setting and flag with this heading is taking us to the VOR, I have set up the nearest page to show raw data distance to the VOR. Not sure how much of a fossil you are, Steve, but I could get this information from a KNS-80 which I believe came out in the late 1970s. If you can think of a better way to demonstrate this in an aircraft with no other DME source, I'd like to hear it. Perhaps that could have been the comment you made instead of this crazed, unjustified rant. Based on the mentality and general decorum of your comment, I can honestly say that I've never been so relieved to see the word former, and maybe leave the teaching to those of us who still know how to communicate with other human beings. And chill out, you're going to do yourself an injury. So we're now established on the 180 radial to the station. We know that because in the OBS we've got north selected, and we've got a 2 flag there. We're heading north. And if we have a look at the GPS over here, you can see that the distance to the VOR is decreasing, which you'll see here, 36.5 at the moment, 36.3. So we are heading to the VOR on the 180 radial. Remember, the radial is always measured from the station. So even if we're heading to the station, we always refer to the radial as the one that we're tracking, which is heading from the station. We know that we're on the radial because this vertical line here, called the CDI, or the course deviation indicator, is centralized. Now, if it wasn't centralized, then we would know that we weren't on the radial, and we can actually tell how far we are off the radial by using this circle here and these progressive dots that come out to the left and right of the circle. So if the CDI is on the edge of the circle, that indicates that we're 2 degrees off of the radial that we want to be on, and each further successive dot is another 2 degrees.